Trupanion. Why should people pick Trupanion to be their pet insurance of choice?
We are one of the only pet insurance companies that cover heritable and congenital issues. So you get a breed that has a lot of just inherent health issues. We will cover those for you. We also have no payout limit over the year or lifetime of your pet. A lot of other companies will cap it at like 10,000 to 20,000, which sounds great, but a hospital stay can cost more than that for your pet for just a week in the hospital. And we also don't raise your cost astronomically every year. We do yearly increases in your policy, just like every business has to increase costs every year, but it's not going to double on you. It's a small increase, if anything.
Well, I love your company, first off, so thank you for representing them. They do a great job with some of our clients, but I think that only probably 1 in every 10 of my clients has insurance in general. Is that statistic, is that true? Is that lower than normal or higher?
Michigan is definitely a state where pet insurance is still in its infancy. There's just not a lot of knowledge out there in Michigan. So that's my job, is to help inform hospitals so we can inform more pet owners about insurance.
What's the national average? Do you know? Is it like 30% or something? I feel like I've heard that said before. So
I'm honestly not quite sure. I know out on the West Coast, we see a lot more insured patients for Trupanion. I don't know like any statistical averages, unfortunately.
okay. So when do you think it's the best time for a pet owner to get pet insurance?
Right away. The younger your pet is, the more likely it is they'll have full coverage throughout their life. So the first visit with that puppy or kitten, I always recommend getting that pet insured.
Okay.
I've seen
Crystal, there's a
something
new,
also,
go
go
ahead.
ahead,
No, you're up.
about the first time exam is covered. How does that work?
So we only cover new accidents and illnesses. So anything found at that first visit, unfortunately, wouldn't be covered, which is part of the reason we always recommend puppies and kittens. It's less likely you'll find something at that first visit. But we only cover, so we look at the last 18 months of that pet's medical history. Any ongoing illnesses or injuries during that time would not be covered through Trupanion.
Crystal, did that answer your question?
It did.
Okay. What's the connection that you guys have like for clients and veterinary hospitals? A new one? Isn't there a new platform or something like that that's like easier for them?
So we are kind of redoing our platform just to make it a little bit faster, a little bit more user friendly, but still going to look the same for our clients and our hospitals. So it might look a little bit different, but it should pretty much still run the same, just a little better.
Let's go through an example. So let's say I get a new dog. I am a single dad dog parent. I bring him to the vet. He's healthy. He's a puppy, and I'm going to get insurance. A year goes by, and he gets hit by a car and breaks his leg. I bring him to the hospital, and then they tell me he needs surgery. He's going to keep his leg, but he needs surgery to fix this broken leg. So let's just assume that surgery costs $5,000. So if I have Trupanion insurance? What's the difference between me just paying that bill or someone who has insurance for this example?
So with Trupanion, we can pay hospitals directly, and you can go directly to our Trupanion website and you can search which hospitals in your area have Trupanion direct pay. So you would go into the emergency hospital, you would get approval for the service up front. You would pay your deductible, which the client gets to choose their own deductible at the time of enrollment. It's typically between $250 to $1,000. They pay their deductible, then we cover 90% after that deductible. So they pay, let's say their deductible is $1,000 just to make it easy. They pay $2,000. We pay the remaining $3,000 for them.
Okay, pretty self-explanatory. And then what about the payment timeline? The client pays the bill, but then you get the pet parent gets the bill later, or a reimbursement check for how long?
So if you are going to a hospital that does not have a vet direct pay option and you are going for reimbursement, typically it takes 24 to 48 hours. If you are a person that wants a check from corporate, that can take up to 2 weeks just because it has to get mailed down from Seattle. So it can take a little bit of time.
Okay, and the direct pay is like pretty instant.
Yep, typically, once the claim is approved, it gets sent right over. So it just depends on how long it takes to hit your bank.
Okay. Well, I think that as people are feeling, I don't know, post-pandemic financial constraint in our area, it's a good time to kind of, learn a little bit more about insurance. I think that's my big take. That's why I was motivated to kind of connect some of our pet parents and you. I have no dog in the ton other than I just want everyone to try and stay healthy and keep them healthy. Crystal, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like, thinking back to my question that I asked, I keep seeing like these things that for Trupanion, like the first time vet visit is covered. Is that something that you guys do? Like, or is it just coupons, vouchers that you ever send out, or am I just seeing something that's like a scam?
So I think it's our exam day offer that you're seeing, which is a 30
Yes,
day free.
yes.
Yeah, so that's a 30-day free trial of Trupanion, and it's completely free. We don't Netflix ya. You have to call to activate a full policy. You can't accidentally end up with the Trupanion policy, but it is
Okay.
it's a really good tool for first-time pet owners to kind of get into being insured with no strings attached, and it gives pet owners 30 days to do their own research and make sure that Trupanion's the right fit for them. But
Okay, and
it's
how do they enroll in that?
so there's two ways. If there's a digital way, so we can send them, if your hospital is equipped for it, just an email and a text message giving them the QR code and the information that way. Or we do have a paper version that I also hand out to all my hospitals. It's just a little sticky note with a QR code that they can scan, or they can always call corporate Trupanion at our 1-800 number and get enrolled that way as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Excellent. So, Betsy, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. We have your information. We will connect you with people who are looking for you and hopefully help some of the animals in our area.
That sounds perfect. Thank you so much.
Have a good
Thank you.
week. See
Thank
you
you.
later.
Bye.